Oh, you see what going on? All them stories. All over the world. And it's the same. Different people. Boy, it's the same thing.
The only reason I'm married is because my mother them didn't have a vacuum. No, that's not why I can this.
He say, oh my God. Say, yeah, just like, how I talk? How I talk, me?
She watching left, she watching right. Then she see a hairy foot.
And had a birthmark across her right shoulder in the shape of the devil's head.
It was me telling all the stories all along.
கொலசாமிடா
அட வேலையே சொல்லப்பா.
மாட்டை விக்கிறதுல நேத்தே சொன்னல.
எல்லாம் உன் நன்மைக்கு தான்.
மாட்டை விக்கிறதுலன்னு சொன்னல.
Hi, welcome to the Film and Folklore Festival. I am Javel Junior Lumo. I'm going to be your host for this evening. This is the Folklore Fiesta, the comedy show. Hopefully you're sitting down and laughing, you, mommy, daddy, and the whole family. Daddy, where you going? Sit back down. Not, oh gosh, you see an handsome man on TV, you getting vexed? You insecure, you worried? Sit down, it's a nice time we're going to have. So let me get into the comedy show one time. We bring in this man all the way from the Southland. He have something on his hands, and you'll think he's a folklore character when he shows you it, okay? Bring it all the way from San Fernando, La Romana, Castro Ramsay.
Hi, good night, good evening. As Javel, the host, just said, my name is Castro Ramsay, and I want to address it one time. I know that for some people hearing the name and then seeing me could be a little disappointing. I understand. But it could be worse. You could tune in to watch a comedy show and somebody come to show you card tricks, the next guest now. But, we're going to talk about that next time. So, the Film and Folklore Festival, I'm so glad to be here. All I could really say about the folklore part is that in my street it had a sukunia. I know that for sure, for a fact. I know it had a sukunia in my street for a fact. But I grew up in church. So, before we go to bed in the night, there's enough oil on the window, everything. My mother had oil everywhere. And we played in the blood, man. Whole night we played in the blood. So, Junior Lee mentioned my extra finger here. All right. So I have an extra finger on my right hand. You have one too? Nice, but mine could move. You're swinging on a string. Mine have bone and I could move it, right? So, all you know how Trini people are. Trinidadian people, growing up in Trinidad, any distinctive feature you have, you know that is your nickname. People harassing you about that all the time. So, people call me all kind of name about this. Secondary school, if you was the tallest man in the school, your nickname was Lamppost, some kind of thing like that. If you had the biggest head in the school, your name was Hammerhead, Bullethead, some kind of thing like that. You know how we are as Trinis, So they call me all kind of name with this finger. My left hand good, my right hand had this extra finger, right? So 11 fingers in all. All through primary school, secondary school, my name is Kessino, not a short name, but everybody want to call me Fingers. Whole through secondary school, people call me Fingers. But I get accustomed to the name. Hurtful things, but I get accustomed to the names. Our next common name people used to call me was alien hand. I know you could see it. Alien hand. Hurtful things, you know. But as I say, I get accustomed to it. But you know, through recent job losses and all that, I'm looking for a job. And I had to go to the police station to get a certificate of good character from the police station earlier. I don't know if any police officers listening, but the procedure when you go to get a certificate of good character is you have to take your fingerprints. So I walk into the police station. You know, there's a room off to the side usually where they get that done, right? So I went in and say, hi, ma'am, you know, the WPC. I say, hi, I want to get my certificate of good character. I write up the form, whatever. So she tell me to go and wait in the room. So I walk over, I wait in the room. She said, all right, young guy, young man, let's get the fingerprints taken. I said, ma'am, let me start with the good hand. She said, the good hand? I say, yeah. You can see just now. So I take out the left hand, you know, do the left hand nice, bam, 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 bam. Do the left hand. She say, okay, all right, let me see this bad hand we're talking about. Or when I spread the hand on the table for she say, whoa. She say, I don't know what to do, I'm confused. Because the form have $5 in it. I don't know what to do with this extra finger I have here. She said, just now. I feel I need some help with this one. So she go on in the back. She says, Sergeant! She called out the sergeant from the back earlier. The sergeant come outside now. Of course, he not supposed to be dealing with these low tasks. You know, he upset why I had to come outside to deal with a certificate of good character. So the sergeant come outside. Let me see what's going on with your hand there. Earlier, when he see the hand on the table. He say, oh my God. He say, young fella, why your finger looking like a crab gundy? I say, oh gosh. It hurt me deep, boy. I say, oh gosh, boy, officer, a crab gundy, boy? A crab gundy, boy? But when I really watch it, I can't even tell the man nothing earlier. It really look like a crab gundy in truth. I can't even say nothing to the man. Crab gundy. So they laugh. They bring everybody from the station to see my finger. At the end of it, everybody had the fill of laughs, you know. He said, all right, young fella, I have the solution to your problem. He take out a pen from his pocket and he draw an extra box on his side. He said, put that finger in there. Put that finger in there, Mr. Ramsay. And please commit no crimes. We know exactly who to come for. We know exactly who we coming for, Mr. Ramsay. COVID-19 is here. We're trying all how. And I really do feel sorry for the people that are out of jobs right now, like myself, who is in entertainment. You know, we holding on. But what I don't understand, you know, time's hard. Everybody's struggling. How I put on extra weight? I don't know how people putting on extra weight in this time. I don't know what it is. But here why I asking of you. If you know me from before when I was slim and trim and had abs and thing, and you see me now and I have a little lappage, don't tell me now. I know. So I wrote a song for them as well. I wanted to hear it, right? Every night in quarantine, I go to my bed and try to fall asleep. But in the fridge there is a treat. And I just can't stop myself. I don't wanna know. If I gain weight, I see my belly grow. And my clothes can't fit me anymore. I'm just hungry, the snacks they have to go. In my belly, I don't wanna know. I know that song have a rap part to it, right? The song have a rap part? Here the rap part go, eh? I don't wanna know about the pounds that I'm gaining. I know that in my house food no wasting. KFC chicken, finger licking. I cannot decide, breast or thigh got me choosing. Not forgetting the local something. 2-piece by the cabin we munching. I eat fresh when I have it my way. Grab a foot long by Subway, Pizza Hut, Boys or Mario's, Little Caesars or Domino's. Wait, can't forget Shimalicious, Saltfish Pizza is so delicious. Lamb gyro for me, please. Chicken fried rice by the Chinese. 2 doubles and a red solo, then to the roti shop, you don't know. Yes, thank you guys so much. My name is Castro Ramsay. It was a pleasure being here. Again, call me anytime, and I'll be ready once all your pain. I am here. Blessed night, everybody. Thank you.
That was Fingers Ramsay. More songs than Kes Def and Tala, you can win a road match. I started to see what's a soca show, you know. I started rapping and singing a double chana. I was like, what? Where is this boy? Anyhow, people, I grew up in Moruga, so when it comes to Jumbie thing, I am the man with the plan. But having some issues at home, you know, my mom and I was talking today, and I realizing that again, the comedic side, I got it from my mother. Crazy enough. Mommy and I was making breakfast, looking at each other, and she was like, hey, you're looking like your father tonight, boy. I was like, Mommy, first of all, it's not night, it's morning, we're making breakfast. But what do you mean? She was like, nah, you're looking like your father. In fact, you're looking like him. I was like, what do you mean, Mommy? She's like, you're looking like your father, boy. I was like, Mommy, stop playing with me. She was like, oh, I forget, you don't know your father. Anyhow, you want a bread? I played. I seen everybody at home probably watching each other like, you don't know your father? I know my father. I know him. We cool. But he and my mom does argue a lot. Like, you know, parents just always argue. And the reason why my mother and father is arguing a lot is because my father trying to teach my mother to be a single parent, and she don't like the class. She fail in the class. Other than that, up in Moruga, we having a lot of issues for real. And the reason for that, like, I was sitting down the other day at home, and we were watching something other than the Film and Folklore Fiesta, because, you know, that's all we just watch up there in Moruga. Jumbie thing. So this was not going on. What was going on is something that, you know, if you don't have cable or Netflix or whatever, or the digital play go up, you're watching news. So we were watching news, and this nice ad came up, a Crime Stoppers ad. I like the ad, so I decided to call. Now my entire family in jail, and they vexed me. They vexed me, but I don't understand why they're mad at me. I look at it like I clean up the community, I start a small business, we get money, and it's called all the time from jail. I don't know how they get a phone. It's always called for phone cards. Stop calling my phone. It's like, we help you get rich. We make you. It's like, first of all, I made the call. We never sit down and discuss to make the call. I made it. And Caribbean people on the whole is always use this we thing. It's the weirdest thing to me. They always use it for bad things. Like the other day, I drive in with a friend on the passenger side. He's driving. Police stop him. He's looking at me. I am looking straight ahead because I don't want to even make eye contact. This is your situation. God testing you. If you're testing me, I'll be driving. So you deal with it. Watching me. And like, you know, sometimes like you forget somebody watching you, so there's this side to look across. And like, when I look across, he was like, you see what's going on? I was like, no, I watch it in front. I don't know what's going on with you and the policeman there. He was like, boy, we getting a ticket. How we get a ticket, boy? Me and you driving together. I say no, and you and you driving. What's going on? I would pay for my drive. Anytime somebody around me and they get a ticket and they say we get a ticket, I will pay like a taxi man. Contribution, you deal with your ticket. But it's never ever called for good things. Like I never get a call on a fortnight. I imagine like, hey, Jibs, we get paid, boy. Never, ever, ever happen. And next thing, like with my family, I have a cousin. He believes he's an activist. And he just go and protest something to some of the weirdest causes. Like, for instance, like our great-great-grandfather came from Venezuela, right? He's in Port of Spain protesting against them. So you have to go back. So you gotta carry your grandfather with them. Oh, how you gotta work out? So I saw him on the news protesting. He was like, yeah, they take away jobs. And you know, like most protesters have a chant that making sense. He wasn't even rhyming. It's just, they take away jobs, yeah. With the rest, like plan it before you go. You can't just show up. Yeah, they take away jobs. And everybody behind him like, okay, what are we supposed to say? Yeah. So I saw it, and like I get mad, like the more I watch, it's more angry again. Because the whole protest just not making sense. It's like 4 of them. So you don't know the protest boss. The protest like a susu. What's going on? Right? So and then I saw him on the news talking, yeah boy. The journalist asked him, like, what's the problem? Like, why you protesting against them? They take away work. So the journalist was like, all right, and Wells. Yeah. Yeah, you understand? Like, no, I don't understand. So I was waiting for him to come home. I said, I'm waiting for him to come home. Finally came home. I was like, hi, good night, how are you? How was your drive home? I don't drive, I travel. I said, okay, calm down. Calm down. How are you? I good. You see me on TV? I just like you, me and you on TV. I was like, don't ever compare two of us in life again, right? We are not the same. It's like, yeah, just like you. How I talk? How I talk, me? You know, like, all Trinity, like, once at Trinidad, you know, a Caribbean person talks stupidness. That is the first question they ask. How I talk, me? And there's always rock back, like, how I talk, me? You talk dumb. Okay? That way we understand to tell them. You spoke stupidness. Okay? And stop talking in public. So yeah, so how I talk, me? I was like, yeah, at some points. But I would like to ask one question before this conversation comes to an end, because I don't want to talk to you for long at all tonight. It's like, we want to ask, man. I was like, why are you talking like an old man? He's 17. Calm down. He's like, what you want to talk about? I say, where are you working? What kind of question is that? What kind of Let's answer. Where are you working? You're disrespecting me. It's like, no, I know you as a bandit, a petty thief in the community. What jobs these people taking from you? You know, who you rather rob you? Mio Hernandez. Who you want to rob you? You can rob me. You rob me. If Hernandez tried to rob me, I wouldn't know what he said. You let me. And his father not too far away from him. The other day, we saying home, his father walk in the house. Them Jamaicans taking over Trinidad. How I talk, they? But I can't tell my uncle he talking stupidness. So I was like, uncle, you're talking really good. Please explain. So uncle was like, yeah, I went to do a legal work the other day. And everything is affidavits, this, affidavits, that. So he's just affidavits, man. I was like, uncle, what? Say, uncle, you and your son sit down and bond. Like, close to each other. Right? So I said I really grew up in Moruga. And like growing up in Moruga, I had a what you would call an imaginary friend. Like, I'm sure you probably had an imaginary friend. His name probably was Barney or something. I had an imaginary friend. My imaginary friend name was Pachico. And in Moruga, once you have an imaginary friend, that is not a friend. That is a zombie. It's Obia. Somebody trying to take my mother child from she, right? So my mother saw me playing with his friend on the step. My mother was like, Javal, who is that? It's like, I'm a friend, Pachico. She's like, what? That's something like a big man. I was like, nah, Pachico is my age. And you probably had an imaginary friend as well, and you probably used to play games like hide and seek, catch, all kind of different things. Me and Pachico used to play other games. We used to learn to plant, garden. Sometimes we run in the yard and I cough and my mother think I get any cold. That time it's just Pachico smoking a cigarette next to me and I was like, Give me a chance to live, please, Pachico. Please. So mother couldn't take it no more when she realized I don't want the cola and tell her Pachico keep smoking around her. She's like, why you smoke? She's like, that's not a good influence. My mother truly believed somebody was working Obi on me as a child to take me away from her, right? So she called her Obi man. Wasn't really an Obi man, it was my Uncle Sheldon. He's work security. He had a little shrine thing. So they used to go by him for healings. So whoever Uncle Sheldon was like, welcome. I was like, this is your bedroom. You don't have to be getting on like that. You just walk in. He's like, come my son, come my son. So I said, nephew. I walk in. He was like, what's the spirit name? I was like, it's not a spirit, it's my friend Pachico. He was like, Pachico, that is an expensive spirit. My mother mood switch one time. Sheldon, how expensive we talking? Uncle Sheldon was like, about that 3,000 small money. My mother was like, Javel, you like lime with Pachico? I say, yeah, mommy, I like lime with Pachico. Come, bring Pachico too. Bring him, let me go back home. So Pachico still here, man, stay right there. Smoke no cigarettes there now. And next thing, like, we used to go to church a lot. And I used to find, like, I still find Jesus is the best in the whole wide world. But, like, Jesus had some real questionable activities about him with regards to healings, right? So when I saw Sheldon trying to get money from me, I was like, Jesus would never do something like that. You know what I mean? That's why I had to turn to God. So I go on to church and we read in our Bible and we reach a scripture. And it's had a scripture where they said Jesus made a blind man see. I was like, what? Jesus is the man. Jesus is the man with the plan. Behaving like fingers, writing songs. And, you know, so when I continue reading, I saw Jesus heal the man. I was like, wow, Jesus on point. But then I thought about it. I was like, I don't know if I let Jesus operate a miracle on me. So a lot of people don't know what Jesus did. So Jesus took a spit, mixed it up in the mud, and passed it on the man's eyes, and he was able to see. So I just put myself in the situation. Imagine I blind sitting down, and Jesus come up like, hey, you want to see? It's like, yeah, Jesus, what we going to do? It's like, all right, put your hand in the air. And out of the blue, you just say, I'll be like, Jesus, thank you, but no thank you, right? I could like this, been like this forever. Anyhow, people, it's time for the next comedian. Now, this man that I'll be bringing to the stage is a father of many, a husband of a lot, owns a lot of real estate and families. Every house, there's a wife and children. Every single house. About 30 houses. Very rich man. Very hot man as well because a lot of children. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend, Kevin Sawyer.
Thank you. Yes, my name is Kevin Sawyer. And what you're wondering, is the host a buck? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Now, it's not polite, proper protocol. You don't just ask somebody if there's a buck. You know, people just do that sometimes. You just shopping and thinking trendy kids. They say, excuse, no, you do like that. So I'm letting you guys know, so nobody, you know, offend them. But yeah, my name is Kevin Sawyer. Happy to be here at the Folklore Festival. Now, I must admit, I don't know a whole lot about folklore. I wasn't exposed to a lot. I mean, I hear stories and stuff. Just like with superstitious stuff as well, you know, we don't know that much about it, but you hear things now and then, different things people say. Like, for instance, people always say, if you sweep somebody's foot, they won't get married, right? That's something people say. I don't understand the logic behind it, but people say that, right? And I feel it's just somebody was trying to spare somebody's feelings at some point and make that up. And then just started to get traction and people started to run with it. And now we have, you know, these young girls all over the place looking like Jack Warner with her box braids saying, you know, the only reason I'm not married is because my mother them didn't have a vacuum. No, that's not why I can this. It's because it's not the broom fault. It's look in the mirror. It's about the reasons, you know what I'm saying? But if it was true though, if marriage was as simple, you could brush away marriage with the broom like that, you know. People that exploit it, people that use that like men, for instance, you know, in relationships sometimes. And, you know, girlfriend might start to be like, you know, listen, it's a year and a half. What's going on? What are we? What is this? You know, where this going? We got to talk about marriage. And, you know, if it was real, you know, you could be like, well, babe, I hear you. I see you. I understand what you're saying. You need to talk about this. Now pass a broom first though. And you just, you know, lay a foot, maybe. Let me just brush it off for a nice day. Yeah, so you want to talk about again? Or you forget? Nice, good marriage, nothing, you know? Men would have used it like that. Another thing people say is if you pass pepper to somebody in the hand, you'll follow to them. I don't understand how, but it's true. All I know it's 100% true. It happened to me, I'm telling you. I don't know the science behind it, but if you pass pepper to somebody in the hand, you will follow with them. It happened just the other day. I was at a function. Was this dinner, right? And I did a brethren, and he asked me to pass the pepper for him, so I just pick it up and I hand it to him, and I swear to you, the moment he take that pepper, we fall out. He was aggravated, he angry at me, and he was crazy, and I don't understand why. It's just one of those things. Like, and I didn't do anything. I take the pepper, hand it to him. Most I say was like, I take the pepper, hand it to him, and say, boy, take care, this hot like them girl and I must be tracking on work, you know? And he was like, wait, why you gonna say that with my wife here and thing? And he just started to get crazy, upset, you know? Yeah, for no reason, I didn't understand. And he started to get aggressive. I said, listen, see me this escalating. Let me remove myself from this wedding reception. Congratulations to you all. But I don't want this back and forth, you know. I said no because of pepper. And as I was walking out, I don't know what happened, but I feel like he passed the pepper to his wife because she started to go, you know, all this kind of thing. And I fed up. And by the time I reached by the car, he had like shooting and thing. I didn't know. It probably was a shotgun wedding, but all that was because of pepper, so be careful. Please, be careful with the passing of the pepper. It's very, very dangerous, you know. We come from a society where a lot of people, you know, will tell you superstitious things sometimes, and the naturalized things as well, like with bush stuff, you know, people always want to assess you and prescribe you some bush and thing, right? Like, so sometimes, you know, somebody might just see and be like, hello, what happened to you? That's happened to me all the time. What happened to you? I'm here. I must stop you right there. You ever hear about this thing called Lady of the Wharf? Right, here what you need to do. It does grow in the drain by the bush root. What you do, you pick out some of that. You carry it home. Don't wash it, just boil it, just so. And you drink that, clean you out, watch night. Clean you out one time, you'll be looking nice and look at me. I just drink that morning, noon and night. Look at me. Guess how much years I have? 68, 69. I am 23 years old, I ain't white temple. But the point is, the bush tea, right? I don't know if I believe it's so simple, boy. Like sometimes I like to play in my imagination. Imagine if it was so simple. Because I'm thinking about all the people over Trinidad and Tobago in the wards and then Moncton, Port of Spain, you know, waiting for MRI, waiting for CAT scan, waiting for chemo and all kind of thing. And all this time, all the people ever needed was a kettle. A kettle, all you need to imagine if it was really like that. Imagine you go and take your test and thing and you come downstairs and you say, morning, I just come from my doctor and then I come from radiology. They say I have a brain tumor and my kidney one changing and my back have a problem. Yes, please. Yeah. No, just 1 cup alone, thanks. Yes. No milk, no. No, 2 spoons of sugar, yeah. I like sweet thing, that's why the kidney now, yeah. Yeah, thank you. It hot boil, let me just... Hey, don't make smoke. If it really used to, I don't know if I believe that is really how it go work now, boy. It kind of hard for me to believe sometimes. But that's what people believe, you know. I have some friends who superstitious, like some people, I don't know if you all do this, but when they come home late in the night, they just walk inside the house backwards. Yep. I never did it, but I have people who swear by that, you really have to, right? I never did it, but I look it up online because I want to know what it's about. And they said, you know, it's because of zombie. You walk inside backwards, the zombie wouldn't come inside, right? Another thing they said is that you leave your shoes outside, and I'll keep the zombie outside. Because if some of you all don't know, zombie love sneakers, big sneakerheads. Jordans, Nike, everything, Tim's, Puma, you all know. They love sneakers, yeah. And so, yeah, don't match the clocks and things. Get crazy. So, you know, so you leave the shoe outside, and I think about zombie, this is what they said for real. Zombie have either no feet or backwards feet. So they would spend the whole night trying to put on the shoes failingly, and they will never come inside, right? The other thing they said is they leave a bowl of rice or salt outside the door, zombie can't come inside. Why? The zombie OCD have to count all the grains of salt or anything, and they won't come inside, right? They have to. And I just picturing like how that really works. Like imagine some girl coming home late in the night, you know, working casino or something, And a Jumbie started to follow her, just coming behind her like, well, this is how Jumbie does. You all know that. They just Jumbie does work. You all know. So Jumbie coming behind her like this, And, she minding she business walking, listening. And as you get close to she, you're about to grab, she turn around, it's red like green light with the Jumbie. Jumbie had to freeze. And now she just bust her matrix and she walk inside backwards, right? And then say, plow, she rests down her bowl of salt right there. And she going inside. Now Jumbie just dey like. Okay. 1, 2, 3 until morning. 1,000,001, 1,000,002. Well, of course now sun come up, Jumbie wife had to go home. Jumbie husband had to go home. When he waiting, Jumbie wife, when he reach home, Jumbie wife waiting for him. Clarence, where he was? Whole night. Wait, no, don't hit me that. You leave here yesterday morning to go to work by Traversier's office. I understand that. A whole day and a half past. Clarence, where was? Where's anything? That is salt? Or, so some young girl salt you went and play up in Clarence whole night, Clarence? Eh? I would leave you and walk out this door right now. If I could only get a shoe on my foot backwards, Clarence, I didn't know that. Something I don't like though it's kind of scary, but not in a superstitious way. But I don't like how people these days be putting up the relatives on Facebook, dead bodies on Facebook, just parading them on Facebook. I don't like that at all. It's really upset me. Not for superstitious reasons, but I just don't like to see it unseemly, And the other day I saw somebody, they put up the dead grandmother on Facebook, to be honest. Just funeral blouse, funeral makeup, looking dusty, pale, the hair dye running down, kind of. I was halfway through typing a very, very angry message before I realized it was a photo of Ian Allen. And that's why I shouldn't. You have to pay attention because you'll be scrolling so fast sometimes, it's so easy to mix it up. You must never assume. Assuming things are a bad thing now. Like, yeah, this guy I was driving in a car with this driver. And we driving in town and thing, and it had these 2 young ladies, and they fighting in the road, red pelting, lash and thing, this be. And he's like, look at them 2 ghetto girl and them fighting, and look at them 2 ghetto girl, and that upset me. I don't like when people say that because when I look at these 2 young ladies fighting, just letting you know, what I see is a degree of class and elegance, unlike any other. Think about it. All these fights are the same kind of protocol, a set protocol and structure, right? Always are the same way. Buy you an introduction. All of them are the same way. But like, you don't lose me hour. Get like teacher, get like from my lamppost 27 girl, They always share that information, the background information. Number 2, manners. In so many things in life, you want to be first. Me first, not in these. It's always, no, Keisha, you lash me first. No, you need Keisha. Come, let me feel you. They're always doing that. And the last thing is you want to touch me the most, right? They touch me and move me the most. Because when Keisha finally do, bat with this girl whole scalp, she stand up there, scalpless. But assume nothing. No, she don't jump to no conclusion. They never jump to conclusion. No, instead she start to confirm. Keisha is slap you, slap me. Keisha is me, you just slap. Keisha, I doubt to slap you, slap me. That is a degree of black excellence that I think we all should aspire to, I love my country, I love Trinidadians, but one thing about Trinidadians have a real dangerous trait. It's a scientific fact. Like, you all should know this. It's a scientifically proven fact. Trinis love to papi show people. They love to. And in order to protect yourself against these papi show attacks, you need to know the signs of them. The first of which is something called the stroke face. From the time somebody giving you a compliment, and they start with this face, discredit whatever they say. That is false. Ignore that. Especially that the number 2, the rooster call. Run, that is papi show. And worse if that the number 3, the celebrity looker like, well, I thought it was Beyonce. Lies. Lies, and the see-bally ladies just be like, you're fine, so girl. No. You know what you look like? You leave the house in your old Bermuda's jersey and your track pants up on your chest like that, your old match pants, track pants, talking about Beyonce. Beyonce was never in cadet. Stop your nonsense. Tell them I thank you kindly, peace be unto you, and seek shelter. Do not inhale that gas. That has been my time, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show. Come, Bucky, come.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of tonight's program. You know, you sit back, you relax, you listen to Kes and all of his songs. He and the Kes Christian drummers. The Folklore Festival. Kes writing that song as we speak. I'm begging Kevin Sawyer to drop him home. I don't know why. Kes, you'll reach home, relax that. You also saw a real life zombie tonight. Kevin, if Kevin walk up to me like that, pelt salt at him, yes? And you saw a living buck right here at the Film and Folklore Festival. So ladies and gentlemen, continue listening to stories, continue telling stories, continue walking obia. Everything that folklore-ish, you continue doing it and keep our traditions and stories alive. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having us in your household tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening and enjoy the rest of the Film and Folklore Festival. Marry me.
கொலசாமிடா.
அட வேலையை சொல்லப்பா.
மாட்டை விக்கிறதுல நேத்தே சொன்னல.
எல்லாம் உன் நன்மைக்கு தான்.
மாட்டை விக்கிறதுலன்னு சொன்னல.